Welcome back. By now you've registered and you've thought about which creative act you want to build your first scaffold exoskeleton around. So I want to talk to you through how to use MarcAI and show you it working. So before I do, you'll see a few things here. You'll notice that there are 6 phases. The first phase lasts about 20 minutes. It's the shortest of the phases, and it's where you're telling it sort of what you do and what you want your exoskeleton to be about. I'm going to demonstrate that in a moment. And then we've got the task diagram. That's phase 2. This is where you're going to talk about each of the steps in that particular creative act. So, for example, you might start with your research, and then you might sift through that, and then you might notice patterns, and then from that, words might appear. You'll have your steps. The third phase is called cognitive demands, and this is where MarcAI is going to try and squeeze out of you what's going on in your mind in each of those steps. Phase 4 is prompt deck, and this is where MarcAI is going to help co-author prompts for you for each of those steps, noticing your cognitive demands. The fifth phase is guardrails, and this is where we're looking for things like red flags, quirks, things that will make your exoskeleton uniquely yours. And then finally, coherence is where MarcAI just makes sure it's got everything and wraps everything up to make your blueprint. You'll see here it's got about 400 minutes left. Yours will be much shorter, and this is simply because I've restarted this one so many times, as I'm about to now. I don't know if you noticed this, I've just clicked the little mute button down here, and that's so that MarcAI can't hear me whilst I'm talking to you. Our default way of interacting on Scaffold is with voice. If you want to, you can type, but we think that we'll get a much more human experience when we speak to each other. I'm going to unmute. Yeah, what I make is sort of decks that have got brand strategy in them. I'm a strategist, so I'm always coming up with decks for clients that have brand strategy. And now what I'm going to do is click this send button down here and let MarcAI know that I finished speaking.
Decks for clients with brand strategy inside them. Clear enough. When do people call you in for that deck?
You get the idea. We keep on having a conversation, going backwards and forwards until we want to take a break. And if we ever want to take a break, just simply click save and exit, and MarcAI will remember the conversation next time you want to continue. Hope you enjoy. Let me know how you're getting on. I'm always looking for comments.